Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Tower of God episode number 2. Now in the previous episode we saw a lot of new characters. Obviously it's a start of shows, so there will be a lot of new characters, but there were really a lot of new characters. Like in the first episode I've seen a few animes where they kind of like what do you call it, start with a lot of new characters, and this is one of those shows. Like we don't know even most of their names, but we'll probably get to know them later on. But there are a lot of new interesting looking characters, especially that green haired lizard girl. I'm kind of curious about her. And We met Black March, who I really like seriously. That Black March is one of, I don't even know anything about her, but she's one of my favorite characters now. And let's see what happens more and uh, in the story. And now in the previous episode we saw that Bam was in a pinch. He kind of like arrived in the midst of a battlefield in a battle royale. Now let's see how he makes through that. Okay guys, so we'll be counting down to the episode. The subtitles and the timer will be given. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, so we'll be counting down. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so like this opening is, as I've said before, like it's a banger, like seriously. I've heard the Korean version as well, and that's a banger as well. Like and I've heard that they also have an English version. I'll check that out later on. Both the Korean and the Japanese versions are amazing, so I'm sure the English version is amazing as well. And it's sung by the same people. Like uh, so the Stray Kids, that is the name of the, I don't know, band or something. I might be wrong. Uh, they sung in Korean, Japanese, and English. Like that's really great. Okay. Yoru, Bam. Well, and Black Turtle. What? Lol. Oh my god. Using a pet would. Okay. Rock Wraith Razor. Okay. He's just messing. Why is he calling himself Turtle? Himself to be controlled. Okay. Really okay. Okay. This blue-haired guy has. Um, okay. No help here. I think Bam needs some help, or you need some help, and he's shaking. Like, what is this guy doing here? Like that five-eyed alien kind of thing. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yeah, what is he doing? Like this alien thing? Wait, what? He was helping? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Kun. Okay. King of the Tower. Okay. Man. Hmm. Alligator is angry. Um. Hmm. Yeah, that girl. I think they called her a lizard or something. Hmm. She uses a whip. Okay. Whoa. Dual wielding. No, no, not dual wielding. He has two swords. That mark. That weapon also has a mark. Is that like Black March? Um. Goddamn alligator. Hmm. Yeah, 200. Wasn't it? Yeah. Probably. Oh, okay. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, he said that everything I will did was for Rahel. Rule. What rule? Controlled by the rule. Oh, okay, okay. I get it. Um, and here he is, and it's over. I think 200 has been, yeah. Yep. Well, Too much for that. Poor guy. Two allies. Okay. Three three man team. Is that Mr. Aizawa? Hmm. Um. Anak. Arts. Great. I don't think so. Like, yeah. Um. Yeah, you should probably settle this now. But wasn't they supposed to lose if they? Okay. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Um. Okay, 10 seconds. Jungle. What's happening here? Forcefully recruited him. Like that was good. My God, that was fun. 120 regulars. And here we go again. Yep. Yep. And he's hungry. That's a small little thing that won't. And yep, definitely. Damn. um. Overhaul. Overhaul's voice actor, isn't it? Yeah. Leroro. Okay. It's lot like Hunter x Hunter. Like This part portion is eating Ranka. Ranka. Splendid. Okay. So they kind of become the king of Zaha. Oh. Okay, okay. So, mm, what is that? Okay. Shinsu. Source of the tower's power. Okay. They'll be able to. Okay. That's a simple lose. Yeah. Yeah. Um. Wow. Yeah, that is luck. Yep. Um. Yeah. Like. Okay. Also, like, I'll talk about this later on. Let me guess. That lizard girl and that sword guy. Well, he will obviously choose his friends, I think. Yep. Well, I also chose her. Do I get some reward? um, Dying against a rank artisan. Yep. Yeah, he'll talk about Rahel. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Okay. Does not follow the rules of the tower. Okay. Three sections. Residential district. Okay. Oh my god. Most spend their lives in the outer tower. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was my question. Mr. Aizawa, without being chosen. Okay, now. Who have appeared in the drama. Okay. Yeah, that guy who was pointing his gun at Rock. I don't think that's wise. Um, Whoa, that is. Hmm, and it's over for him. Well, he has luck. Yep. Yeah, he can. Oh, his bag, suitcase. This is quite interesting, the premise and everything. What? Why? Hmm. Like, if you have to endure this every time after the 30th floor, this will be quite difficult for. And they become friends. Uh, okay, let's see what's the third exam is about. The red door, test 3. Oh, that was over. That was quite fast. Okay, so okay, this is new. Let me see the ending first. Like, this is completely new. Song is as before, but the visuals are. It's Rahel, isn't it? Is this a part of the ending, or this is really happening? Like, I think this is really happening, isn't it? Like, after she vanished or not, I don't know. Okay, so that was the. end of episode number 2. Excuse me. Okay, so that was the end of episode number 2 of Tower of God. Now, a few things to talk about. First of all, yeah, we get to know about the regulars and the non-regulars thing. Like, as I've said before, like they were in the previous episode, I said that I thought that they were raised inside the tower, and I was correct about that. They were raised inside the tower, but I think they were raised out. Like there is an outside portion and the inside portion. I think, as from the explanation, as far as I can understand, they were probably raised outside the tower and head on chose some people out of them, and they became the regulars, and they got the permission to come inside the tower and climb the tower. And people whom Hedon did not choose are called irregulars. Now, here's another thing. Like, even if Hedon did not choose the people, the irregulars that are, they come from inside the tower, like from the outer portion of the tower. And as Yoru or Bam and said that he and Rahel are from some outside world or something. I don't know if that is his misconception or that is really so. That is the fact that they came from outside the world. So there makes two things different about Yoru. That is, first of all, he is an irregular, and even though he is an irregular, irregulars are supposed to be from outside the tower. But he's not just an irregular, but also a person from outside the world. Like, there are two exceptions, two anomalies in Yoru and Rahel, that they are irregulars as well as from outside the world. Uh, yeah, so I don't know if Yoru is mistaken or about him being from outside that world, or that is the correct thing, that he really is inside from outside the world. If that is, then that makes it the double times special. Like, he's in regular as well as he's like extremely unique then if he's from outside that world. And yeah, that was the first thing. And another thing is that okay, that guy kind of that yellow haired guy who was I can't remember his name, who was kind of like the instructor. He said that to keep that blue hair, what was his name, Raku or something. The names, I really can't remember the names. Like, this is my problem. He told to keep an eye on him, and like from the his monologuing or his thoughts, we get that he is kind of like walking on his due to his own ambition. Like, he wants to gather some allies, and also because the Yoru is like an acquaintance of the Princess of Jahad, that is Yuri, and he has the Black March. He's also keeping in touch with him because of that. And but he seems like a nice dude, and he might have some small little ambitions, but I think that's perfectly fine, because each and everyone has an ambition, and unwillingly, even unwillingly, people use others for their own good. Like, that's not something that like even if you're an extremely good person, you might have used someone for your own good at least one time in your life. That's perfectly fine. That's not nothing to be called bad about, but there's nothing to be uh, I mean, there's nothing bad anything about that. So if he's a good guy, then he's fine. And that alligator guy, he seems like a very, what do you call it, simple person. Like, his feelings come out from he wears his feeling like a mask, and that is a good what do you call it, good trait. Like, uh, you can see a people's what he's thinking. If you are able to if some person wears his feelings like in his face, like a mask, uh, if you warm up to him, you'll become great friends. Like, this is someone like Bakugo, from My Hero Academia. He was like a person who where he's feeling in his face. And that kind of like made a lot of people hate him because he was like cranky every time and shouting. But that's all that is to him. There's nothing hidden in Bakugo. And when you move past that those qualities, and when you come to like a person for who he is, you'll become a great friend with him. Like Bakugo has some great friends like Kirishima and obviously Deku and a lot others. So that's a good quality to have. And another thing is that we came to know that Yuri is the princess of that tower. I think, like they called him her the princess of Jahad or Yahad or whatever. Um, and they also said that the king of the tower is at the top, and the king of the tower is the king of Yahad. So Yuri being the princess of Yahad, that must mean that she is extremely, what do you call it, important here. And that princess lending Black March to another person, and that Black March also accepting that person as her user is quite a big deal. And um, as we saw before that Yoru was not pushed out. And the funny thing is funny fact is here that even though Yoru has no power, each and every people who were situated there, they were like propelled outwards due to that Shiso. That was it. It was called Shiso, wasn't it? That divine water, that Shisho's power, or Shinsho. Sorry, Shinso. Shinso's power, and they were projected outwards, and they were like a barrier formed, and they were unable to get in. Like Yoru was so powerful that that amount of power could not flinch him. I don't know if that is because of Black March or that is because of his own power, but anyway, that is quite a big deal. Like even Raku and the others were also projected outwards, and so if I think if Yoru was by any chance projected outwards and were outside the barrier, I think he would have been easily able to get inside um, because he is that strong now. As and also that guy said a monster has come here, and it's quite exciting. I really am looking forward to the upcoming episodes because yeah, this premise is quite interesting, and a lot of interesting characters as well. And yeah, I really want to know what happens. And it's a shame that this is probably 12 episodes, I think. Just a sec, let me check. Yeah, no, 13 episodes. This is it's a shame that this is 13 episodes, and I've not checked whether season 2 is in progress or not. But as far as I know, the manga or the webtoon is like miles ahead. Like I kind of checked out the chapters, and the chapters kept on going and going, and they have a lot of source materials. And I hope and I wish that they continue this Tower of God. It continues to season 2, 3, 4, and beyond. Like I really want to go to the end of this. It will take quite a bit of time because this is quite a long running series, and it's still ongoing. I think, yeah, this is ongoing. And so and the anime has barely started. Like it has, I mean, the season 1 is over, but kind of like it was barely started. So I really hope that they continue this, and it will be great seeing new Korean mangas being adapted. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my reaction, press the like button. If you are new here or have not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and comment down below whatever is your opinion, and anything that comes in your mind, comment down below. And I'll be back with a new Tower of God episode in the next week. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.